16 people were still on here and there was no sound. It's okay.
Okay.
Hopefully there's sound now. I didn't notice.
Wait, why do we look so cool right
Okay,
now? Look at
I'm
my
gonna.
phone.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna talk about my anxious.
And I'm gonna do yoga on her.
Oh, my back just cracked.
Damn.
I kind of got that though. Okay. So, back then, I used to have so much anxiety over what was going to happen in the future. I felt like whenever I thought about the future, it was always based in fear. And it was never based in love. It was never based in, like, what I wanted to do. Because when I thought about the future, it was always something scary. Like, it was, like, something unknown. Something that I didn't know. And I'd always be like, oh, I don't know. I'd always be trembling with fear. But more recently, it's like I have this, like, such a positive outlook on my life. Look at those birds. It looks like they're on a string. Like, the ones in the back.
Oh, yeah.
They look so beautiful.
There's so much birds right
Us
there.
being like so like
Love nature. You have to love nature.
into this conversation because I'm just like
We'll get distracted in a minute.
by the beauty of the world.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
And I
good.
drew the Oreo.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very, very beautiful.
Wait, I want to see.
I drew
Oh, is that right now?
Yeah.
They're so
Is it?
cute.
Nice. You want to say hi to the live?
Hello.
This is our friend Mayar. I've known her for forever. She's the hippie. She's a part of the hippie Habibi gang. I don't know if I'm. Hippie Habibi. Hippie Habibi. Hippie Habibi. I love hippie Habibi. I am hippie Habibi, but I love hippie Habibi. All my hippie Habibis.
All my hippie hubbies.
Talk to me in the chat, gang. If you're watching this. Where you guys are from, what's your name, what's your social security number,
Stop.
your credit card info. No,
You're gonna ban.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're talking about and being mindful of who you surround yourself with is the thing that I just wrote, because honestly, you can have so much love for people, but if those people don't even have, like, if they're not even on the right track, like, bro, what are you surrounding yourself with? Trash. So pretty. Like, hello, Orlando. Hey, what's up, Texas? Who
said hi from Texas?
Somebody, the first comment from Texas.
Hey.
My daughters. Oh, hey, my daughters.
They're in Texas.
Hey, they're in Texas. Hey. Subscribe for more lives. We're gonna continue talking though, because we're literally on live,
Yapping.
but the audio cut out. What's your friend beside you look like? She looks like a goddess.
Cute. Yeah. Wait, it's about looks. It's about
Oh, someone is
personality.
from Europe, Croatia. Okay, nice.
period.
Awesome. Where are you guys from? Put it in the chat. Tennessee. Hey. What's in Tennessee?
Whiskey River in Tennessee.
Whiskey River. We have a place called Whiskey River here.
Yeah, but
and
I
we
think
went
it's called
together.
like Whiskey River, Tennessee.
Whiskey River, Tennessee. Wait. Elia, what does this mean in Spanish? But is
You say, wait.
She's my
Don't
Google
even say that.
Translate.
Don't even say that.
I
bro.
was about to, and I was like, let me get my Google Translate.
Don't say that.
Are they dirty?
I don't know what that means,
Is
but
it-
let me look it up.
You don't even know?
No, I don't know, but I don't want you to say something that you're gonna regret.
I will donate $10 if you jump up and down. I don't even know how to
What?
accept the $10 if we jump.
Okay, this isn't a guys. Y'all are making this so dirty.
Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? We did. We actually have a Friendsgiving. They said it's a vegetable. They're laughing at us. Turnips. It means turnips. Wait, it's this one.
Wait, what does gruesos mean? Oh, gruen.
Oh, ah!
Never mind.
What does that mean? I don't know. Guys, be respectful. Exactly. Translate to English
Don't even
is
pay attention in those comments because,
only
Wait,
the
you
good
think about
vibe. There's good vibe people here.
and that's what we're in for.
Catnip make you high. Makes the cats high. What was I gonna say? Okay, so what we were talking about, like this whole entire conversation, we got into a whole conversation and then we started reading the comments. What we were talking about life, literally, like what you have to do in life to reach your goals and your dreams. You have to set boundaries. You have to be mindful, be hyper intentional of who you surround yourself with, of the literal, like, what you do every single day, you just gotta, like, I'm writing a book, and the book is about how to master life, and literally, like, how to master life is you detach, you mindful, you set good intentions.
Oh, can you talk about that book, actually? I want to hear about it.
This one?
Yeah.
How to master life. I wrote this on the airplane coming home from California. I had an amazing experience in California. That kite just went all the way over there.
No way, that thing went to the freaking...
That went to the moon. There's a kite right there, but it used to be, like, literally a few feet away from us. Do this. Number 1, grind. 2, if there's a glitch, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Like, whenever I went to California, I detached from people, from existence in general. Whenever I went to California, I had, like, a crazy experience. And it was mixed good and bad. Like, from the beginning, I set these intentions that I'm going to have a great time in California. I'm going to, make experiences, have a different type of experience than, like, what my mom or what my dad wanted to, like, have me experience. And the thing is, it was like a family thing, but I ended up wanting to go out on my own and just, like, explore the city and just see what there is. And I ended up making some good friends, and, like, honestly, it was just, like, really beautiful after that. And, like, I feel like because you have to have an open mind, and you have to have, like, obviously you have to be safe and responsible. You have to be, like, dang, that kite is so far. You have to be safe and responsible, of course, but you have to also, like, not be afraid too much where you hide under your bed and you don't experience life. You have to experience life one way or the other, and you set those intentions, and you have God with you, literally, like, you talk to God. I feel like God is, like, the center of my life. Like, whenever we came to the park, I was like, okay, I'm gonna write. I don't know what I'm gonna write, but I started doing this. What did you write in your journal?
Things that I was grateful for.
Beautiful.
My house, my friends, my family.
I lost the page. Oh no, I found it. It's like you and God have to be in the middle, like me and God, in it together forever. And whenever you're, like, in it together with God, I feel like God will literally light the way for you, and God will, like, bring you with the people that you need and bring you with the opportunities you need. You have to be open and receptive, and you have to also, like, stand by your ground, stand by your morals and your values. Whenever you see something that doesn't align with you, you have to stop and say something about it, because whenever you do, it just makes, like, your own life better. You just can't be afraid of the backlash. Backlash comes with life.
It does.
It really
But if you
does.
have intentions, you have nothing to worry about. I mean, obviously you have some things to, you have to be mindful of your space, who you surround yourself with, but if you have pure intentions in life, this life is just going to reward you with so much gratitude. And I feel like that's what I feel like. I've been having this reclamation of my life recently, and it's really been, like, I don't even want to get into it because it's, like, a whole thing I have to journal first, but
What do you mean?
well, I mean, in the sense that, like, I don't know. Dang, I'm just, like, really hyper aware right now.
Hello from Texas. Hey, he's in Texas.
Hey,
He's in
Texas
Texas.
buddy.
I feel like,
When the sun goes down, that's when we're gonna go, okay?
I feel like it's almost my 1-year anniversary with God. Like, I think it passed 1 year of, like, me, like, having a close relationship with. It was in September. But I feel like it really started whenever I let this one person out of my life. And
That's beautiful.
That's when I really started. But I feel like even when I didn't, I feel like I still tried to maintain that relationship with God. It was harder. Like, it literally is hard whenever you have the wrong people around you. That's why you have to be hyper intentional. Like, even if you love the people
Let's
around
talk
you.
about that. Let's talk about being hyper
If
intentional.
you have the wrong people around you, like, it's so hard for you to be in the right track. Like, you have to see these people detached from, like, what you made them in your mind and the person you made them to who they actually are, because sometimes they're not even all that. And if they don't have God entered in their life, they're definitely not all that. All you can do is pray for them and hope that they have wisdom to put God in their life more and more. But, like, if they don't, there's nothing you can do other than go on your track and your purpose and just hope that they, like, come follow you. But you can't be waiting for them forever, and God doesn't want you to do that either. Experience life. What do you have to say about hyper intentionality?
Hyper intentionality. Like I've been saying earlier, I feel like everybody knows your intentions. I feel like, well, it's so easy to
Without
see.
God, we are nothing.
It's so easy to see who has good intentions and who has bad intentions. And I feel like in this life, it's the best to have the best intentions with yourself, with other people, in this world. Because, I mean, we want to have bad intentions. Bro, what is going to come from that? Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. But I just wanted to talk about just having good intentions with everything that you do. Because when you do, the best things come for you. Also, I'm just like very wrapped in this moment. Like there's so much happening.
I'm just staring at the sun,
Yeah,
the
sun,
birds,
the birds,
the
they're
water.
so beautiful.
You guys need to check this out. It's so beautiful outside.
We're just so present out. It's amazing.
God bless. Yes,
real.
you too. There's the guy with the kite that's like all the way in the air. At first, it wasn't even going in the sky, but literally God's plans to prosper you and give you a future. Now look at where that kite is.
That's so beautiful. I love Even though the start is rough, eventually you will fly.
I feel like we're just like two souls just like randomly on this like part of
But
together.
it's so good to be
Three
with
souls.
you.
They are. my girl Mayar is out here. You have any words of wisdom you want to say? You had anything you want to talk about?
I don't know. I've just been listening. It's fun to listen.
So cute.
She's been drawing this entire time.
I know, she's
Yes.
so... Whoa, you drew the body too. Oh, does she have freckles? That's so cute.
Thank you.
Is that you?
So talented.
No, I just got bored.
Talented.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. I got some soursop juice today. They like told... She told me that it tastes like medicine, but I mixed it with guava juice and it tastes so much better now.
It's crazy.
I feel like the devil. Let's talk about the fucking devil.
Oh Lord.
No. I don't feel like the devil. I feel like the devil is disgusting, and the devil will try to get to you, but you have to just be like, I rebuke in
How do you
Jesus' name.
decipher the devil?
The devil is confusing. The devil is mean. The devil wants you to be a bad guy.
Oh my God,
And
for
he
real.
wants you to not choose love, and he literally wants to separate you from closeness and connection by manipulating you into thinking that what brings you away from God will bring you closeness and connection, but it literally won't. It literally won't. And
How
so
do you describe God then? Presence, peace,
God is
love,
merciful,
joy.
compassionate. He's like forgiving. He's just like your heavenly Father. It's like you'll go to him. You mess up, you go to him. He provides for you. Need something, he provides for you. You want, I don't know, you want something, God will put it in your life, because
God will put it in your
he
heart.
put it in your life.
Guys, that is so freaking true.
There's this one quote.
Wait,
Did I tell you that one quote where it was like, why should I wish if everything is up to you? And then Jesus is like, but some things I do as you wish. And it's
Aww, that's so beautiful. I think it's so beautiful that God gives us vision sometimes, because I feel like I had no purpose in life until I started looking to God, and I was like, wow, like sometimes I would just have random visions. Like I was working at this like Japanese restaurant one time, and I just had this like vision of like me being in the forest and like in the trees and something like that.
Japanese restaurants. The whole friend group.
Literally the whole friend
We
group.
all at one point worked at a Japanese restaurant.
At a sushi restaurant.
At a sushi
specifically. What was I saying? I was saying that dang it, what was I saying?
You were saying we were all at a no.
No, I wasn't saying that.
You were saying
Oh, I was talking about how God gives us visions. Okay, let me talk about that. So sometimes God gives us so that we have something to look forward to, so that we know.
dreams.
Yes, God gives those visions for a reason, because they are us in the future, that have yet to like fully experience it. That's what dreams are. Like that's what those visions are. That's what you
God
hear.
put those dreams in your life for a purpose.
He did.
And
like,
you need to go after them.
Exactly.
Because that's going after God's purpose for your life.
That is your soul's compass. That is literally, that is your soul's compass. If you have no direction, start sitting in silence. Start listening to God. Start listening to yourself, listening to your life. And eventually
instead of the
visions,
instant gratification, go on the Bible chat app, talk to God.
Not even that, but just like, sit with yourself. Sit in meditation.
Sit and talk to God. Read the Bible.
Talk, breathe.
Figure out like what do you need to do right now
so important
in order to get to where you're going and also to understand yourself.
Exactly. And it's so important to sit in silence sometimes, because when in silence can you hear all the answers. It is so important because in this day and age where we have so much distraction, it's so important to sit in solitude sometimes, to sit with God, to sit with yourself, to sit with a friend, to sit with anybody and just listen and talk.
I feel like we're humans, we're social creatures. We all need to yap, bro.
we need to yap.
We need to yap.
Bro, we need to make it legal to yap. Because
yap 24/7.
It's so important to yap.
Get paid
sometimes.
to yap.
For real.
No, but seriously, like
sometimes we just need to talk
your
it out.
soul comes out whenever you yap. Like whenever you're with your friends that don't judge you, that like have emotional like safety for you, like that's when your soul comes out, and that's when you can be yourself. Literally. And that's whenever you feel like
that's how I feel around these girls. Family. Like it's so important because like it's so nice to meet other people who are on that like same like literally. I'm like, oh my gosh,
you keep falling.
I'm so grateful to met these girls because it really is like God just handed me these people that like just support me through life, that I feel like I just have a healthy relationship with.
Our standards
I feel and I feel so
up
closely
to that kite.
I feel so closely connected to God whenever I'm in them too, because it's like they give me that space to be myself. They give me that space to be, and it's like I have no worries, I have no stress. I can literally just be.
I feel
and
like
it's
we're
like
practicing together too, and it makes things better because it's like we can be friends, but we can sin together, and we can romanticize sinning together.
Did you say sin?
Sin. Like,
sin?
No, like we can be friends that sin together. Like, you know, there's like friendships that you just like you do bad decisions together.
Yeah.
So it's like
you're saying we could, but we choose not to.
Yeah,
we choose to be in the highest light.
We choose to like literally we attracted each other because we both individually probably wanted friends that also like bring us to our highest self. And so this year I like let go of some people that don't want the highest good for me and don't even know what the highest good for them is. And so it's like I had to let those people go because
like they aren't leading themselves in that,
and I don't want to
get
lost either.
That's how I feel about this one situationship
and
that
I love
had,
them, but I can't
literally
put myself in that position.
That's how I feel. Okay, so I was talking to this one guy, and like anytime I was with him, it was kind of like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Like, what is there to, like, that man did not know how to lead. And if your man does not know how to lead, where is he going to lead you to? Babe, get it together, because you need a man that's going to lead that is
spiritually,
literally lead you to the visions of your life, lead you to your dreams, lead you to God,
build with you, communicate with you, hold that space for you.
Oh my gosh,
deep
we're going to attract godly men, bro.
She's my wife until I get my husband.
She's my placeholder husband. My placeholder husband, literally. We have imaginary ring here.
We need to get some.
Me too. I need a promise ring so bad. I need to put one here so bad.
What's
just so
your
that
ring
people
size?
know, like, find one. Actually, I do want to do a promise ring because like I want to save myself for my person. So if somebody ever asks like, are you engaged? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm engaged to myself until I find my husband. Period.
No, literally, I got a promise ring. I have a promise ring for myself, like at home.
I need a promise
ring. And it's like
ring.
it's never settled. It's to always shoot for the stars. And you know what?
Working.
You know what's no, it's not even that. Whenever I was with like a person in the past, like a previous boyfriend that I'm not with anymore, he would get very annoyed at that ring. And I told him my purpose of that ring.
That was his true colors coming out.
His true colors was like he was like, I don't like that ring.
What?
And it's not because like it's ugly. It's not because it's
because of what it stood for.
It stood for. I'm not saying for your dumbass. And
actually,
like, bro, literally, you set those intentions, and they like the people that some people see. Okay, bro, people see your worth before you sometimes. Like, say like you.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy because they can see you. They can see how smart you are. They can see how beautiful she is. They can see how amazing.
never
She has the
noticed
energy.
that, literally.
But people notice that before you yourself even notice
It's
that.
so
And so
important.
much people just want, like, a lot of people in the world, they want to take. And a lot of people want to give. And so it's like whenever you're like around those takers, it's kind of like
You step away sometimes.
you need to really step
Sometimes
away
you
and
have
see them
to
for
step
who they
away.
really are.
Sometimes you have to step away from the people that are constantly taking, because then if they're constantly taking, there's nothing else for you to give.
And you can't give anything to yourself.
Surround yourself by the givers, and when you give, you will receive and
back.
same thing.
It
It's
should be
reciprocal.
flowing, babe. It should be flowing.
Like this. That's literally.
Give or receive. Give or receive. Give or receive.
We give and receive, we give and receive, we give and receive, we give and receive. I'm like,
My daughter's
that is so true. When you give, you will receive. But it's so important to be surrounded by those givers so that you can receive. And not even so that you can, but
It's so
just
you
give.
can. You have to have a flow. It's not. It's like, okay, bro.
So true.
Whenever people talk about money, it literally is like, the words are like water, like flow. Money flows.
Money
to
does
me.
flow. Yeah.
Rivers flow. Money pool. Water pool. Like money. I don't know. There's so many ways to describe money.
Currency.
That's
crazy.
Literally.
That's crazy.
Like the frequency of the waves.
Yeah.
Money waves.
No, like currency, as in like the other word for money is currency.
Yeah.
And it flows. Because that's what money is supposed to do. Like you
And
hold
it's
it
supposed
and
to
you let it go.
Yeah, and you have to believe it's just gonna come back. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the other day, one of my tripods broke. Cause I had two. No, literally, I was telling her I had two tripods, and one of my friends said that she wants to start her YouTube channel, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her my other tripod. I'm using this one, and then like mine like broke. And then, like, all of a sudden, she gave me her tripod for her camera, and it's even better than the one I had. It's like, God will always provide for you. You just can't be, like, stingy. Like, what if I didn't give my other friend the other, right? Like, what if she just, like, decides, you know what, I'll keep it. Like, God does that stuff.
Yeah.
He really does. And you just have to, like, start seeing everything as, like, a meaning. Like, we are humans. We are made to see everything as a sign.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just, like, believe and just, like, go with it.
Having faith is the strongest thing that you can have in this world.
Faith.
If you don't have faith, you don't have hope. What are you looking forward to? It's so important to have that faith, to hold yourself to something, to know that something better is going to come, to knowing that you have a future, that there's something out there for you. Because there is. I promise you. There's always out there for every single person. And it's so important to look, like, not even look to the future, but to trust that your future is holding something great for you. It's like a bright star, and like you're just
that's what you're heading towards. And I feel like that's the same way with me in Italy. When me in van life is like, that's what I'm working towards.
That's me with like my house.
God is literally like guiding us towards that. We just have to keep like
we
can't settle for like the simple and what we can easily attain. We have to
it's like
know,
a journey
like, we're
to
going
that.
to get there.
It's like a river. We're just flowing into the journey of life, and it's so important to flow with it all, because if you aren't flowing, you're staying stuck and stagnant in the things that are no longer so. It's so important to let things go, release things that no longer serve you, so that you can make space for the things that are meant to be in your life. Like this girl right here. I had to let go. I had to let go and be alone. I had to let go of people, be alone for myself for a while to really know what I deserve. And then these people came up. Literally. It's crazy. It's so good though. It's so important to like.
No, she came in my life at the best time, because I needed her and I needed all of our friends to just like raise my standards, to like show me what a real healthy relationship is, emotional maturity, emotional
and look at
safety.
us. We're
now
just like
we're just
reflections
thriving,
of each other.
and now we're creating from our soul. And now we're just like, we're on the better path, honestly, and we're just gonna keep getting to where we're going. And we're gonna stay in each other's lives even if we're together forever. Literally.
Why are we the exact same?
No, for real. I feel like we are. We're both Aquariuses too.
We are. It's so crazy. When's your birthday? January
29.
29. Bro!
When is yours? Yours
is 26.
26.
Oh
we're literally 3 days apart.
3 days in like what? 3 years?
3 days and 3 years. Yo.
No, wait, 2
years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years and 3 days.
2 years and 3 days.
That's crazy. 2 years between us. That's crazy.
We're going through all of life. We're gonna get to 100 years
yes,
old.
we
102,
are.
99.
Yep. 99, 101. That's crazy. I hope we do live long lives.
We are, bro. I feel like I'm gonna live in Japan when I'm in my like 90s and 80s.
I know. I don't really know.
I don't know where I'll be, but I feel like Japan is a great place to be when you're old, because it's healthier food, better. Like Japanese people are so respectful. They're so
Yeah.
nice. They're so like, and I read the book Ikigai. Dude, it's crazy because I've been seeing so much things about Japan.
Yeah.
And I took a philosophy class earlier this year, and in that philosophy class, I was literally like, I had to read a book, and I read it on Japanese way of like, successful and healthy future, or lifestyle.
Mhm.
And it said how you have to have Ikigai, which is a purpose in life. And you
Yeah,
have to,
I
like,
read that. Is it white? And then it
it's
has
like
like the
blue
little
kind
like.
of too.
Wait, oh my gosh, I have
It
to
was
look it
like-
up.
It was like, I don't know, it was kind of white, and then it was like, I don't know, it says you have to surround yourself with positive people, have a purpose in life, you have to like be active and like be healthy.
Yeah, but later. I'll be there around like 6:30. 6:30.
Leave 6:30.
Boy, it's barely 5:30.
So it's time.
Well, that's your fault. Bye.
Siblings.
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 This is my sister. This is my brother. We are siblings. We care for each other. Everything in life we always see. We always Woo! We're so silly. But she's talking about Ikigai and like how you need to have a purpose and.
I wrote an essay on Ikigai, and then like literally before I turned that essay in, I park one time. I think I told you about it. And I like started doing Tai Chi with these people in the park. They're like all elderly people, and they're doing Tai Chi, and I was like, I want to join. And then they let me join, and we did the Tai Chi together. It was so fun. And now I have a whole bunch of school and work, but whenever it comes, bro, you know I'm about to be.
You know, I was gonna be a Tai Chi
Tai Chi.
Tai
Tai Chi is really
Tai
yummy.
Chi.
Mm.
Tai Chi teacher, but then I was like, this ain't really my thing. It was because it was very like slow movements. I
It's
think I
very
wanted to do something
slow,
more hardcore.
But it's kind of
yeah.
like slow motion, like warrior poses. Like you're
Yeah.
pretending you're
It
fighting.
helps you with like digestion and
Mhm.
like some other stuff. But
I took a sword to Tai Chi because it was sword Tai Chi.
Oh, that's
But I
cool.
brought a real one.
Sword.
And they were like, you brought a real one?
They're like, girl, we ain't all about that.
Maybe don't next time.
They're like, we need you to be safe. We need other people to be safe.
You're gonna-
girl. You're gonna.
They're like, step away
Oh.
from her.
Everybody makes. Let her be on her own. She does what she's doing.
Do the class from afar.
You're like in the back corner, like with your sword.
My mouth hurts. I'm smiling so much.
That's how I am with you guys. That was me
My
last
hand
week.
is so cold.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm cold too. We should go soon.
We should go soon.
Okay. So to end the live,
Yes. And to
We'll
end the
just-
video, thank
we
you
just-
guys so
yeah.
much for watching. We appreciate all of you being here. We love you. Hippie Habibi out.
we love us too.